What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Patreon requested tutorial from Dave. This is Guts screaming from the 1997 anime. Sorry if I sound a bit nasally, a bit sick. Nearly Christmas here, so I'm totally checked out, ready for Christmas. Don't want to do any more work, just want to get into Christmas and like veg out on the couch and watch movies. So I'm sick, my kids are sick. Anyway, it's a whole thing, you don't care. So Dave, let's go. Landscape page, pencil eraser, hit pause if I go too fast. Extreme close-up, right? So like his fringe is here, bottom of his mouth is like down here. So we go with the big eye right up here, okay? And it's a relatively simple shape, so it goes like diagonal first, right? And it's a thick enough line. Goes across then, down the back, quite big. And then back in, and then across towards the tear duct just over here. If you want, you can darken it up because it is quite like a heavier line than the rest of the lines in the drawing. It's just increasing the line weight is all you're doing. That's normally just this top eyelid. The bottom one is usually thinner. So he's like super intense, right? So his pupil is like tiny, gives him that sort of laser, or his iris, should I say, laser focus, and it's just gray. So his eyebrow then comes across the top here, right? And we'll make it, it's just black, and it looks like it's covered in blood. So what we will do is we'll draw it a bit more traditionally. So we'll add like some hair and some spikes there, and then it'll kind of like curve around and come up and down. I'll have to add a bit more. So we'll go like say back that way. And then we'll like do the same on this side. And we can make it like a bit furry if we wanted. And it just like spikes down there. So we'll add an eyelid line there and maybe here. And we've got some lines, stress lines and stuff around his eye, scratches and blood and all that, and wrinkles on his nose, you know, like these kind of wrinkly nose lines, and some big heavy frowns and stuff all going that way. Of course, there's all like red blood and stuff done with color coming down the face, so you could draw it in if you wanted, but it just like oozes down. I'll do it with color because it's actually not done in with pencil or black ink or anything. Right, so his nose, so it just kind of comes down this way, bridge of his nose, and then we've got like this frowning line that goes up there. Right, and then like the tip of his nose kind of sticks out a little bit here, curves around the front, down towards his nostril down here, like so. Big nostril on this side, got like blood coming out of it. It's got a real angled sort of skin nostril zone there. You know, the skin on the side. Skin nostril zone. I just make stuff up. And then some hatching and stuff like on the side of the nose, the 90s anime, and like wrinkle lines across the top of the nose there, some extra sort of lines and stuff that way. And I think we can see his nostril on the other side here as well. Like so. Right, so his other eye's here, and it's much smaller than this one because we're in 3/4 pose. So this side of his face is turned away, smaller eye. Main thing to remember, it's about 3/4 the size of that one. Right, so it'll probably like be this size compared. And you're about eye width across as well. Maybe not the full eye. So like 3/4 of this eye would bring you to the edge of his nose, and then the eye starts here. And then it goes across, down. Bring it in. And then back up into the tear duct in there. darken it up. Just give yourself an extra weight to the line. Boom, 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 boom. Pupil, so again, intense, very small, screaming, looking up at Guts, or at Griffith. It's almost sniffly now, so sorry for the sniffles. Every Christmas. Getting some eyebrow. Starts here. We're going to do it a bit hairy, and just go across and down, disappear sort of behind his brow area back there. There's all blood obscuring that, but we'll draw it in anyway. Right, and the eyebrow just goes up and curls over here. And then like a little eyelid line like that, and some like stress lines around his eye, like cuts, and like lots. They put lots of scratches and stuff. I'll do that all together. So we'll get like the big mouth in now, right? So it's wide open, insanely wide. So, right, so say like starting, so that's like his mouth. So we'll go, just checking here now, where are we? We're kind of under the eye on the diagonal, but we're under the tip of the nose. So I'd say here. So we'll go curving around here. So I'm like directly under the edge of the nostril there. And then this goes fairly flat. And this like goes the whole way around this way, so it curves up. It's wider on this side. See the way this one's skinny? This one will be wider because we're in 3/4. So it goes like that way. And then we want to go down, curving. And it curves in on the other side as well. So, teeth, just trying to see. Teeth there, actually, will go a bit bigger on this one. So that's like a tooth. I'll let that line be a tooth. Sorry, this should have been a bit pointier. Just checking it. It's underneath his. Should be like here. Yeah, tip of the nose. So it should go this way. Don't worry, that'll be a tooth line. You could erase it if you want, but I can just make that a tooth. I think that's what I was looking at. Got confused. So then this comes around. Kind of curves down around and joins that. So insane big mouth, right? And then these teeth, right? So he's got like these spiky ones here. And then there's this little tooth line. Comes down this way. And it just jaggedy sort of gaps every now and then in the teeth. And then a tooth coming down here. And then it goes around the back. The molars going that way. And then his gum line. You can see a bit of it anyway. There. I think I might erase a little bit of that. Sorry about that now. My mistake. You should be using pencil anyway. It's just done in like a little broken line instead of like a full line. So it's done more like this kind of thing. Right? Like little sort of halfy broken lines. And then his teeth on the bottom. So we've got like another big fang here. And another big fang. Is that blood? I'm going to guess here. Big fang there. And then the rest of the teeth sort of like bump themselves across. Not sort of anatomically correct or anything. They just seem to go across like that. And you can see like little bits of gum and stuff sticking up here. and then molars going back there, and then molars that go back this way, and this is like the tongue line as well, and then sort of bumpy molar lines here, and then his tongue there. And it's just like dark back there. You could put a little circle for the back of his throat, but it's actually just real dark red all back there. Right, so we might have a little sort of top lip line just there, and there's a little stretch line just on his cheek, and something coming out that side as well. And like stretch lines on the side of his mouth as well, you know, because his skin is being pulled. The bottom lip goes off that way. Bottom lip there, like his chin, and then like pulling skin lines on his cheek there, like some stretch lines on his face here as well. Right, so like his ear sort of kind of in line with the bottom of his nose, his ear lobe, right? I'm going to draw in the full ear because I should be able to see it all. I can fit it in. But his jaw then comes down that way. And it's stretched, so it goes off down the page. And then like his sideburn, top of it would be like here, this kind of V. And then the ear would be in here. We'll do it kind of relatively big. And then like zigzags just for the hairline. And then ear lines inside. So the easiest way to get this started is just do this kind of letter J thing. And then we can add a bit more. Boom. If you want. So you don't have to add too much of that. They don't. And we should see like the back of his hair and the back of his neck. So like I imagine his head would be like going this way. So like his hairline usually goes, your hairline usually disappears behind your ear, so. And then his head will go like off around there. And then the back of his muscly neck would be like going off that way. Then you got like neck muscles going there. So it's extreme close up now, and there's like all scratches and stuff on his face. And then we got to get the shape for his face coming up this way. Kind of curves out and goes around in towards the eyebrow, like goes into the corner of the eye and then curves back out to the eyebrow that way. And then it'll go around and meet his fringe. So he has like short black fringe spikes. So they just like go this way. Right, so and they'll go just across. And I'm going to like fit in maybe a bit more than what's actually visible, because the aspect ratio, so like the way in 97 it was all like these square TVs, so you know it wasn't sort of stretched out like this. I actually had to change it when I was preparing, so I imagine there's more hair like this all just going around. And frown lines and stuff there, like some more say cheekbone sort of lines here, scratches and stuff, and there's hair spikes that come out around here. So roughly eye level will go. Like so. And I think that's everything. Yep, so just add your blood then. So it's like running down his face, it's in his mouth, it's everywhere. So there's like, you know, blood on his teeth and everything. So you could draw it all in if you wanted. Very easy image to find. But I'll just do it in red because the black lines wouldn't mess everything up. Hope it was helpful, Dave. Happy Christmas. I think this is your last December request. So till the new year. Thanks for the support. See you in the next one. Bye.